Kentucky Blood Center is having a blood drive every day this week. They kicked off day one today. It comes towards the end of what they refer to as their trauma season.
WKYT's Lucy Bryson was at the blood drive.
The Kentucky Blood Center is kicking off a week of blood donations starting right here this morning at Baptist Health.
Jack Nichols is a donor who's doing his part on the clock.
And it's really nice that the Kentucky Blood Center comes to us. It makes it just so much easier to donate during your regular work day.
He donates regularly because the Kentucky Blood Center makes it easy.
We make it known to our staff members that it's just an easy thing. It takes really no more than an hour.
And the Kentucky Blood Center is giving anyone a chance to follow in Jack's footsteps and get into the habit of saving lives.
Each donation saves up to 3 lives, so it's very, very crucial that we get all the blood that we can possibly get.
Summertime is in the middle of trauma season, and donations are needed now more than ever to accommodate for blood lost in summer accidents.
People are going out having a blast and then getting hurt, and they need it.
Donation sites can be found around UK's campus for the remainder of the week, and donating there can even send you home with some prizes.
We have special t-shirts that we bring out. A lot of times we have gift cards and coupons to like some of the restaurants that are on campus.
Encouraging the community to give a helping hand this week.
There are plenty more opportunities to schedule your appointment this week, and if you're interested in donating blood, you can go to kybloodcenter.org and schedule your appointment today. In Lexington, Lucy Bryson, WKYT.